In last episode, we built an iron farm and also found an ancient city. And in today's episode, I would like to fix our wool supply issue. So if you watched last episode, then you would know that we built an iron farm and also that it wasn't very productive. So someone commented to put a piston below the zombie so that he will periodically go up and down, and then the villagers will actually be able to see him. And as you can see, it literally fixed everything. I guess this is kind of like a redstone clock or something. I literally don't even know what that means, but I just followed a tutorial and it works so good now. I know that not everyone has this issue, so it's weird that I'm having this issue whenever other people don't. I don't really understand it all, but I'm just so happy that I actually have a working iron farm now. So seriously, thank you so much for leaving that comment because you saved my iron farm. Whenever I was planning for today's episode, I actually decided that I don't want to automate the wool farm. I just have so much more fun in Minecraft whenever I'm doing those mundane tasks like shearing sheep myself instead of automating it. So I decided that I want to build a little shepherd's house with maybe a chicken coop or something beside of it and have a bunch of sheep pens around the shepherd's house. And then from there, I will actually just shear the sheep by myself instead of automating the process. And I figured that over here, kind of behind our little farming village, would be perfect because it's pretty flat. So I think I'll be able to place a bunch of sheep around here. I had actually already envisioned placing some sheep pens and a little shepherd's house here, probably like in the first few episodes. I just figured that this would be a good place to have a little shepherd's house. Let me know, do you just want to automate everything in Minecraft, or do you not mind those mundane tasks and just doing them yourself? For some reason, I just have so much more fun whenever I play Minecraft, kind of like a farming simulator. And for the color palette for this build, I think I'm going to go with something kind of like this. I want to use oak because I actually don't think I've used oak other than like the starter house. I haven't used it very often. And then of course some spruce, some cobblestone, and some mangrove on the roof. It's going to be a simple little shepherd's house, but I really want to put the detail and work into this area kind of around it rather than the house itself. I'm thinking custom trees and rocks and hills and coarse dirt and things like that. But I'm going to go ahead and build the shepherd's house, and then from there we will get on to the sheep pens. And here we have our cute little shepherd's house. Does it kind of look like every other build I ever build? Yes, kind of, but I still love it. I love how I did this little like bit with the roof right here with this little like bay window. And then I love the color scheme I went with it. I love the cobblestone with the oak. It just looks so cool. And then inside, I just did a very minimal interior. This is for a shepherd after all, so I assume they probably wouldn't have too many possessions. I just kept it very simple, but I think that I'm going to go ahead and start building the little sheep pens. Though there's this little cave down here that I need to light up first. I wonder if it actually goes anywhere. It doesn't look like it does though, because I will probably fill this in, or at least like cover the little hole right here. And I don't want just a bunch of mobs down here. And now you would never know that that was there. Now I just need to map out 3 different sheep pens. I'm just going to do with cobblestone for now, but eventually I will kind of texture it kind of how I did over there in the farming village. And I want these to be very organically shaped, if that makes sense. So I don't want like perfect squares or anything like that. I hear a zombie somewhere and I kind of think it might be on the roof. I don't know, but then it would be burning up if it was on the roof. So that's definitely not the case. Is he like in here somehow? He sounds so close, but I don't know where he's at. I swear he's in the ceiling somehow. Okay, I'm going to turn on subtitles. Oh, there he is. Hello, zombie. Come over here, please. I'll definitely place a torch there so that doesn't happen again. Not me destroying my house just to find that zombie. To be fair, I didn't know that there was a space big enough up there for anything to spawn. Anyways, let's check out our little pens and let me see what I think about them. Okay, yeah, I think that's pretty good. And then I'll probably put some kind of like chicken coop or something over here, or some other like farm related build, or I don't know, like a little workstation or something like that. Now I want these pins to not be completely flat, so I think I'll probably build a couple of hills, and then I'll probably kind of level this hill out just a little bit because it's a little bit intense. So the pens are going to be kind of like this little fence around the farming village with the tuff and the stone and the cobblestone and mossy cobblestone. That is the vibe I want to go for. And then I think I'll probably sprinkle in a couple of spruce fences, maybe. We'll see. So first, let's kind of create a little hill back here. Nothing too crazy. I just feel like the fences, the little stone fences, look a little bit better if it's on a hill rather than just flat on the ground. This is kind of what I'm going for. It'll look much better once I get the texturing in and actually do the walls. But I think I'll probably terraform inside of all the fences and then get the walls in. This one though, luckily already has a kind of hill. I just don't want it to be so steep. Now that this is a little bit more terraformed and smoothed out, I need to get to work with texturing the walls. So I have some things here ready to go. And actually, now that I think about it, I should probably create some mossy cobblestone because we will definitely want some of that. So let's go on over to the storage building and see what kind of vines I have. I don't really have a lot of moss. Well, I guess I have 44 blocks. So I don't know. I don't really want to use all of it, and I have plenty of vines. So might as well just use the vines. And now to texture. Obviously, the goal here is to allow the sheep to not be able to get out of the pen, so it's at least going to have to be 1.5 blocks tall. Also, I guess I didn't show you like all the way around the build. I kind of just showed you the front of it, but here is the back, and then over here, and then the side looks like this. And I use these mangrove leaves as bushes, and I kind of like this leaf texture, honestly. I feel like this is looking pretty good, and I think it's going to look even better once we add some coarse dirt and some pathways and of course some sheep and things like that, because right now it kind of feels like 3 pens kind of just like randomly placed rather than it feeling kind of like conjoined together in like one big project. But this is how the walls look, and I just love doing walls like this. I think they are so much more fun and interesting than just like regular spruce fences or something like that. So the next step is to probably place down some coarse dirt, and I made plenty of coarse dirt, so I don't think I'm going to be running out. And unfortunately, I only have my speedy shovel. Oh, and we're also going to have to think about that, but it should be fine. I only have my speedy shovel, so I don't know. It's very fast. I feel like I need to get a special shovel just for projects like this. But I'm just going to place kind of like little patches of coarse dirt, and I think that literally looks so much better already, even just like that small little detail. And maybe I'll do some like little path blocks too, because I would imagine if there were a bunch of sheep over here in this pen, then they would kind of trample it a little bit and eat a lot of the grass and stuff like that. So that's kind of the vision. I want to sprinkle some pebbles everywhere and also add some glow lichen to the walls. But first, I think I'm going to work on the chicken coop. I've been meaning to build a chicken coop in this world for a while, so I am finally doing it on episode 21. Now, I think it'd be cool if we did this chicken coop out of mostly mangrove and probably some spruce as well. Believe it or not, I actually don't know if I've built a chicken coop ever in Minecraft before, so we'll see how it turns out. I'm just going to build a little bitty chicken coop So I'm thinking about having like the floor be trapdoors or something. And I want it raised up off the ground, and then I might put like a little rail here so that they have like a little ramp going up to the chicken coop. They as in the chickens. And then we can build some little walls here, apparently invisible walls. Invisible walls are my favorite. I think this is actually bigger than I had planned on it being. I was planning on it being really tiny. Does that look like a chicken coop? That looks horrible. It looks so bad. This rain is getting a little bit annoying, but I'm sure you could tell the roof shape that I was trying to go for. However, I don't think it's it. We're going to try something different. Maybe I'll just stick with like a very simple barn style roof instead of trying to do that like slanted roof. Finally getting rid of the rain. Okay, let's try this again. Maybe we'll just stick with something like this. I think this is a little bit more safe. Also, this Swift Sneak is so good for building. This definitely looks better. Maybe I can try to add some texture by, I don't know, breaking it up with some stripped spruce logs. I think that will look a little bit better. If you saw this, would you know that it was a chicken coop? Let me know. What do you think about it? I think obviously whenever we get some chickens in here, it'll be pretty easy to tell that it's a chicken coop. And I also need to get this little rail in. I think that I already have one already crafted in the storage room, or the storage building rather. Look at it. It's so cute. Okay, I love it. It's a little simple, but I think it's pretty cute. Now maybe I will do kind of a little fence with just fence posts because it's just going to be a very small area. Do I really need to do like this whole thing? I don't think I do. Okay, I love the chicken coop. I just need to get some chickens in here, obviously. And then I want to put some bushes around here, probably around this fence and then around these little pens as well. And maybe some sweet berry bushes and things like that. I think that will help break it up a bit. And then obviously I need to get the path through here. So I'll probably build a path going here, probably branching off to the chicken coop and then obviously to all the pens. And I kind of want to put some paths in between the pens too. They might not be very functional, but I think it'll make it look a lot better. So now to create paths everywhere, and it's going to be a little bit tedious, honestly, with all this grass. There's so much grass. This is really starting to look nice with all of the coarse dirt and the pathways in. Now I just have a lot of detail work to do. I need to add a bunch of bushes, and I was thinking about adding some custom trees. I did say that, didn't I? We'll see about the custom trees, but I think some bushes would definitely help so much. Bushes and also some sweet berry bushes. Though I do think I want to use these mangrove leaves because I just love them so much. And my plan to get sweet berries is just to pick them along my pathway. This is kind of the sweet berry process. By the way, here are the bees. There are quite a few bees, and it looks like they're all full of honey as well. Though I do need to breed them more because this one doesn't have any bees in it yet. Oh, I love this place. I definitely need to kind of connect it to the rest of everything else because it's kind of just this one spot in the middle of nowhere that looks nicer than everything else. So I definitely have a lot of like connecting to do, but so far I'm really happy with it. So for the sheep colors, I think that each little pen will kind of have maybe like 3 different colors or something like that. And then I can kind of just dye the sheep to whatever color I currently need for a project. I'm not really going to worry too much about having a ton of colors available at all times because honestly, the only time I use wool is occasionally for banners and then for beds. And of course, for the ancient city, I will use wool for the ancient city as well. Of course, it's raining again, but I love this so much, and I'm so glad that I decided to go for kind of like these sheep fields instead of an automated sheep farm. This just feels like me, and this feels like how I like to play Minecraft. I'm just not one for farms, and yes, there is a time and place to build farms, and farms are great, and there's so many different ways to play Minecraft, but for me personally, I just love this like cozy farm vibe. And there's so many things that we could continue to do with this little area. I was thinking about building kind of like a potato field or something, just some kind of farm for the shepherd to actually be able to gather food from and be able to eat. But I think I'm going to go ahead and avoid those pillagers and start to bring some sheep over. I believe that I have wool here in the storage building. Yes, we do have some wheat. I always have to be very careful of the LAs and make sure that they don't get out because they try to get out every time. Now, we should have plenty of sheep around here because this is how I collect wool. I would just go around and shear the sheep that are just around this plains biome. So there should be plenty of sheep around here. Maybe we can start to bring some chickens over too. Yeah, that'll be perfect. Look at all of the little animals following me. And we apparently got a cow in tow too. It's fine. Come on, little animals. Let's go to your new home. Oh no. Oh no. He's stuck in the sweet berry bush. Oh no. Oh no. No. Okay. We saved him. It's fine. Now I'm going to go ahead and breed them up, and then I will kind of just like bring them around to the other pens. Now, come on, chickens. They kind of got lost along the way. Oh, should we bring Dusty over? Dusty, our house chicken who lives in the attic. Should we bring him over? That would be really cute. I feel like we probably should bring Dusty. And now we have a place for chickens. Oh, oops, I only had one seed. Don't worry, I'll bring them up in a bit. Whenever I get some more seeds. Oh, and he's already stuck. Love that. Okay, and he is too. Cool. Of course, I have to bring Dusty over to the chicken coop. I think he's right here. Is this going to be a bad idea? Okay, no, he's good. Come on, Dusty. Oh, I didn't realize that they flew. Wow, I had no idea that these ducks actually... Ducks? I had no idea that the chickens flew or kind of like floated down. That's cool. I've obviously been playing too much Better Minecraft because there are ducks in Better Minecraft, and I've been enjoying the cute little ducks. Because they like swim in the lakes and rivers and stuff, and it's so cute. All right, chickens, meet Dusty, your new friend. I swear if Dusty gets out... Oh, okay. Oh no, okay. I have to make this a little bit more safe for them, obviously. I think we're good now. I don't think they can get out. No, it doesn't seem like they can get out. Maybe if they like really tried, but I think they're really trying right now, and I think we're good. Last but not least, I think I would like to build kind of a little potato farm. I'm not going to make it too fancy at all. I think I'm going to keep it very minimal. So I need a bucket of water and then some potatoes. Maybe I have some here in the village. No potatoes. Okay. But we do have a little potato farm right here beside of our starter house. And also, I literally can't not use my elytra. It feels so weird to like walk around now. I use my elytra even if I'm going like the shortest distance. I don't know. Once you have it, it's hard to go back. Oh, I love it. Look at it. It just looks so cool. I think the potato farm will definitely help it a bunch because there is a big open area right here. Oh my gosh, it's raining again. Why is it always raining? Anyways, here's our cute, simple potato farm. I am happy with just this. And even though that it's simple, I still feel like it fills in the area pretty nicely. I just want to take one last flight and look at it from the sky. And I'm just so happy with this. It just feels so cozy and it fits in with our world so well. I, of course, need to connect it to the actual base and build some kind of pathway, but I don't think I'm going to do that in today's episode. I might do that in between episodes, maybe. But I think I'm going to end this episode here on this very rainy day. Sorry about the rain. I know that I said I was going to explore the ancient city, but originally I had planned on building an automatic wool farm, and I was planning on doing one build, one and done, and then exploring the ancient city. But then I just really wanted to kind of spend a little bit more time on this and make it more of a project than just one quick build. I love working with the land so much in Minecraft. I think that's definitely one of my favorite ways to build and, I don't know, just decorate things. But I hope that you have enjoyed this episode nonetheless. And in next episode, we will for sure explore the ancient city. And in between episodes, I will breed up the sheep and gather some wool. So we're ready to do that right at the top of the episode. And don't worry, I'll bring some potion of night vision with me so it's not so dark and you all can actually see. So that is in the game plan, but I hope that you have enjoyed this episode. I'm going to wrap it up right here. Feel free to like and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!